And I'm little selfish, I would say. I'm not serving to the country, I'm serving for my family. I am earning money, and that's why I'm doing this for free. This is a very honest answer. But
Yeah,
yes,
that is the need of the hour, because you can't chant a bhajan without having meal, empty stomach. So you need some food to survive. Then after you can perform the duties.
also running with the flow. The only thing is that my speed is little bit slow. The speed what should be like, if I give like 100, my should speed should be 100 on achieving my goals. I am spending 30 just because of my kids and my family and the other responsibilities. But once they'll grown up, I'll be back on 100. I'm not spoiling my today also. I'm not sitting. I am not leaving everything. I am working slowly. Slow progress is also considered as a progress. Instead of sitting.
That what are the chances that are possible for a person to create in the history in the society by being an advocate?
First thing, person should not get married if you want to change the society.
Is it fine?
Yeah, this is fine now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How about you?
Same here, ma'am. So
Okay, so we are new to each other, so let's start with the introduction. Would you like to take a call? Would you like to introduce yourself?
yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for asking me my introduction. My name is Yashpal Singh, and I am from Jammu and Kashmir. Basically, I live in Jammu Provision, that is the Udhampur district. So I have completed my Bachelor of Arts in, and then after pursued Masters in Political Science. And currently, I'm pursuing my higher studies along with I'm a motivational speaker as well as running a YouTube channel that is English with Ishpal, where I used to provide some basic content as well as some practice videos to my audience. So that's all about me, ma'am.
Oh, that's really great. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Karishma. I am speaking to you from Gurgaon. When I talk my education, I've completed my bachelor's, and that is very long ago. Right now, I'm an advocate. I've completed LLB, and I am practicing. And I am a mother of two kids. I'm also running a YouTube channel in the name of Karishma Chauhan. If you haven't seen, you can go and check my videos. Thank
So
you. How is the weather?
weather is too cold to bear nowadays because it seems that maybe today or tomorrow it is going to snow. So yeah.
Oh my God, it's very cold. Here also it's very cold. Usually by the day like 26, it should be sunny, but unfortunately this time it is very cold. I don't know why in the month of January.
Maybe because till now we did not see this rain in the our locality. So we are hoping
Yes.
that very soon we are going to see snow instead of rain because it's too cold to wear. Yeah, I think especially we face even some I think basic issues like electricity issue, water issue because nowadays because of this winter season. So yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. And especially in the morning, it's very foggy. We couldn't see anything in the morning, like 7 or 6 o'clock. So it's very difficult.
Yeah. So, ma'am, as you said that and you are an advocate, so could you just make it clear why you joined this profession? Because there are many professions out there. Because women are joining like they are becoming teachers, they are becoming doctors, and beyond that this legal field. And very few women, if we have seen earlier in times, I think only one woman supposed to be was there in news who would become the Chief Justice of India because many women are not out there in legal field. So why it is so that women are not supposed to choose these kind of fields, especially the legal one?
You know what? Now the time has changed. As like if I compare few years ago, so now I can see that there are a lot of women going into the same field. One of the reason might be because I love studying law because it is something related to a country, right? We should know the rules and regulation of a country, and doing law is the best way to knowing all the procedure. Like if you will do this kind of thing, you will be punished like this. So we should know the basic. Also, we know learn to know the other things, other rules, and that's the thing which keep me interested in law. Second thing, I was studying CA and it was not clear in first attempt. So I thought of, quit that and I joined a law firm. So just
Yes.
after working 5 years with the law firm, I gained some confidence and I feel like I should do it. It's not that difficult. It might be easy for me. And in the
Yes.
field which I am into, like I am in the IPR, so that's the very safe and clean field. It's not like a criminal or civil cases. I can say that criminal handling criminal cases, being a woman, it's not that easy. It is difficult. I worked with them also for like 3 or 4 months, and I've realized no, it's not for me. So I back to my field, IPR, intellectual property rights, where I registered simply trademark, copyrights, patent, and I help people to get the registration. That's that. So it's very simple, clean work, and I love doing it.
Yeah. But you said that you are in the field of IPR instead of going into the criminal field. But I think, why you just avoid that field? Because I have seen that many women, earlier tried in these kind of fields because they try to rescue especially the women who were suffering from all these kind of things, because they are, the people who are out there to, making women, I think, live like in the living hell. So, because as you said, you are a woman and are an advocate at the same time, so better, how to deal with women issues, especially because some, very risky issues that, like the security aspect is there, and many times that there are, rapes has happened in the past time, and still that things are going on in the society, especially related to the in the girls field. So you can be, better motivation as well as some kind of bulwark for the women, especially because they feel little bit, I think, confident if you and persons like you support them. So why, of course, there is a risk, but it is not safe only in, I think, IPR, because there are some risks involved everywhere. So is it fine to avoid just one risk and, I think, puts things, that are on the larger perspective on stake?
I do understand your question. You're right. I also have a soft corner for the housewife and for the women, especially because in India, I don't feel that women are still safe. So I should work for them. But rather serving for a country, I'm serving for myself, to be honest. It is my profession. I'm doing it for money, for the sake of my family. Being a mother
Yeah.
of two kids, it is quite impossible for me to do work freely. If you are
Yeah.
into that field, you have to be dedicated, you have to work hard, which quite impossible for me because I've completed my law after my marriage. When I became mom, that time I've completed my education, the LLB program. So after that, being a husband and in the family, in-laws are there, so it's not possible for me to go out like for a job kind of things in the morning and coming in the evening. It was very difficult. Also, for a
Yeah.
woman to deal with these kinds of situation is not difficult. The woman should be strong to face all these issues. And I'm little selfish, I would say. I'm not serving to the country. I'm serving for my family. I am earning money, and that's why I'm doing this for fun. This is a very honest answer. But
Yeah.
yes, there are many women who are doing this thing also, which
Mhm.
you're talking about, and they
Yeah.
are doing it. One of my friend also doing. She's unmarried and she's doing the same kind of things, and I'm proud on her. Like it is, she's doing something good for the people, not for herself, obviously. But by doing it, you will also earn something, and you will become experienced. People will start knowing you. Your name is only enough. So that's also a
Yes.
good thing. So priorities are different in my case.
Yeah, you said, you just have decided some priorities and, made your mind that, okay, I will work for this, my priority in my life. Of course, it is there for everybody. First, because it is, I have read a quote that if you want to help the society, the first and the foremost person you need to help is that yourself. So, of course, that is the need of the hour, because, you can't chant a bhajan without having meal, empty stomach. So you need some food to survive. Then after you can perform the duties, yeah, that are enshrined even in the Article 51A of the Indian Constitution as well. And of
Yes.
course, there are some moral duties there. We don't need any kind of, I think, constitutional obligations to perform our duties. But you said that you have some obligations towards your family. Of course, you need to, perform them better. Yeah.
You understood wrong. There is no obligation from my family, but I personally feel that it's my responsibility to take care of them first and then decide my own future. And you won't believe, but being an advocate, I'm working from home. I'm still not going to the court. I am attending all my hearings at home. I have my own law firm. I have few employees, but I'm dealing online and having a partner along with me who is helping me in that thing. So there is no such obligation. Don't blame my family.
Yes, I asked about the obligation. I'm just putting another question. By explaining this one is that you said that you have this kind of responsibilities, not obligations. But are you there and your family is not helping you because you are asking that, okay, of course I have two babies and a husband and in-laws, of course you have to deal with them as well. But are they not supportive? They are
They
not
are.
pushing you to step
I
out of some. Yeah,
I do understand your question, but you know what happened when your mother-in-law or your father-in-law is in that age that they cannot take care of your kids. You cannot leave them behind just on them, because obviously they are getting old. They have their own body is feeling and suffering from unbearable pain. Sometimes in their joints, sometimes they can't even properly see. So how can you give them burden? Being a youngster, I'm just 30 years old and I'm not able to handle two of my kids at the time. I sometimes got mad, literally mad. So how can I think of, blaming or giving my kid to them? You just take care and going for office. It is not really good because they take care their own kid for the whole life. Now again, in old age, they have to take care of your kid. It is not making sense actually. You know what? In old age, we should give them some rest. And keeping in mind that thing, you should take your decision for your life
yeah.
or for your work. So this is what I'm doing. I don't want to burden anyone.
Basically, the perspective of of your life is that I want to be an independent, but and the at same time I don't want to be an a burden for someone, especially my family. So that's great, but I would like to ask a question that what are the challenges in this field for women if they were to join? Yeah.
There are a lot of challenges. Even now, being a woman, I'm facing a lot of challenges for making this video. I get up early in the morning. My kids are sleeping. My husband is sleeping. Once they'll wake up, I'll be busy for the whole day. I will not get a single minute to create video, and that's the reason I just finding out this. At least I will get 15 minutes a day so that I can go upstairs and create a video and just going back. So I'm struggling a lot. It's like I have to manage home, I have to manage my kids, I have to manage my profession also, even if I have to attend hearings on Saturdays when my husband is at home. So it's not very easy to do multiple things in a day because you have to keep your mind ready for that. Physically, I'm not doing much thing. I'm in a very relaxed position because I have a house help and she will help me. Mentally, I'm somewhere I feel that I'm struggling to manage or cope up with the work whole day. Sometimes here, sometimes there. So it's not that easy.
Don't you think is it necessary? Because unless and until you struggle, you are not going to make a space in the world. And if you want that one, you need to put some extra effort, because there is no free lunch in this world. And if you want something, you have to invest something. And if you want gain something, you have to put some your, I think, your blood and sweat in that field of interest. Only that's when you can start shining. I remember a quote of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam that if you want to if you want to shine like a sun, then you have to burn like a sun. So it is the need of the hour. So of course struggle is there, but at the end of the day, if you achieve that, you have decided, okay, today I will complete these targets. So if you definitely complete them, then you will feel a little bit confident. And what about, don't you think little bit demotivate, which demotivate, like when you don't complete your target that you have set for your life?
Yes, I know that if I would be alone, I can do much, much better in the field with where I am. But you know what? After some time, after some age, need the support of your family. It's been like now my kids are younger, but after 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, they'll grown up. What? Then I can put my 100% efforts, whatever I'm doing. Even though if I want to work out or for the society, I can go out, I can work very easily. So just spending 5 years of this, 5 or 7 years of my life, I'm making someone's career. I'm standing, I'm raising my kids. They are standing in front of me after 50 or 60 years. I feel so proud. Look, just giving them 7 years or 8 years of my life, make a human. What's wrong with that? I can start my career after 5 years, no issues. If you have a zeal, if you have a desire, you can achieve anything whenever you want. You don't need somebody's permission. You don't need to, restrict yourself. But sometimes responsibility and your own responsibilities, you should fulfill them, I think, and you have enough time in future. You can do it later on.
For future, of course it is there, but I remember few lines, I think So I don't call Mahatma, Buddha, that Lord Buddha, that for tomorrow we are thinking this is the most important thing that made us, sad that we live for tomorrow and, ignore today's part. But you don't know whether I will live for today, tomorrow or not, because it is then today is the only thing that you have in your hands. So don't you think that I should perform each and everything? I should enjoy each and everything today and right now, because this is the
I am
moment that.
I'm doing everything which I really want to achieve in my future. I have already started. I'm also running with the flow. The only thing is that my speed is little bit slow. The speed what should be like if I give like 100, my should speed should be 100 on achieving my goals. I'm spending 30 just because of my kids and my family and the other responsibilities. But once they'll grown up, I'll be back on 100. I'm not spoiling my today also. I'm not sitting. I am not leaving everything. I am working slowly. Slow progress is also considered as a progress. Instead of sitting idle, you should always working, right? So God knows, maybe after 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, when they will grown up, maybe I'll reach on a good level. So I am not stopping myself. I am also working today to make my future better. And that's the reason I am compromising with many of the things. Especially, I don't take rest. I work on my goal. If I want, I can sleep like this 10 o'clock. It's very freezing cold outside. I slept night like 2 o'clock at night, 2 a.m. So I was also feeling sleepy in the morning, but I get up because I know that on the whole day I'm not getting time to create video. That is my effort I'm making today, and I know that these efforts will give me results tomorrow. I'm not forgetting it. I know it.
So, what is the most important thing that is running your mind, that whether you did some great thing by, getting up earning the money, or you think that you should, be sleeping right now at the moment? If you were
Yes.
sleeping, that you are not able to, interact with me. So,
Oh,
don't you think it is, some enjoyable moments? Because, of course,
yeah.
half of the life is, wasted in sleeping. So, don't you think
Yeah.
that if I to sleep most of the time, then I'm wasting my life? I'm missing the
Yeah.
moments that I would be enjoying. So,
Yes, I would always try to make my day productive.
hmm.
Always. This is my mentality, yeah.
So, what is the, I think, most important thing that you have decided for your life as a woman, as a mother, and as an advocate, that you would, achieve in your future life, and at the same time you would be remembered for after you left this world, because you are here to make some, I think, space. You know that you are not going to live forever, and you only need to do very few things that may make your space in the world, that your children may remember, oh, my mother, our mother, done this, and we should follow these kind of steps, so that we as a person be grown up as a, great personality like the others people did in the history as well. Yeah.
Yes. So I don't understand. Do you ask me something or you said something? I don't understand. I'm so sorry for that.
Ask, you are, woman right now, as an advocate, as a mother. So what do you wish to, do for, your life and in your life, so that it would be, become an example for your children, that they would draw some, motivation as well as some kind of inspiration, so that they would become a personality that is worth remembering in the society, like Mahatma Gandhi, FJ Abdul Kalam, Swami Vivekanand, and many more personalities are out there. Yeah.
No, no. Actually, see, my kids are already inspired. My older one, he's only 5 years old, and he said, "Mama, I want to become an advocate like you." So he's already get motivation. He create videos with me. I Have you ever visit on my channel? Tell me
Not
the
yet.
honest answer. Not yet.
Not yet.
Just go visit and watch my kid. He was only 4 years old or 3 years old when I created English conversation videos with him. They are posted on my channel. This is how I helped him to improve his communication skills. He is 5 years old. He can speak good English now. However, he's getting the same environment in the school as well. But I feel that everything is from home first. So I provide him that environment. He always feel good while he's saying, like my mom is an advocate, mama. I also want to become like you. So yes, he's already motivated, and this is my field. I want to work in this field only. I don't want to make my mind here and there, and I don't want to, because at this age, There is no time to start something new or do something new. So whatever I am doing, I want to do best in that. If I'm doing YouTube, I want to become a best YouTuber. If I'm doing advocacy, I want to become a good, like I want myself to become a owner of that law firm, like 50 or more than 100 people worked under me and I'm gaining good profit. That's it. My goal is this only. So I'm steadily, slowly working on that, and maybe in future, not maybe, I'm sure that in future I'll achieve my goals.
Yes, ma'am. So, I just have a and last question that, what are the chances that are possible for a person to create in the history in the society by being an advocate?
First thing, person should not get married if you want to change the society. I personally feel it. Once you get married, you have kids, you feel more of responsibility to them, not for the society. You consider society on the second place. So if you want to serve the country, if you serve the society, you should not get married, and you should work only in the favor of the people or the society. Then only you create a difference, and then only you can make your name in the history, I would feel.
Yeah, but people, like Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, who created the history, they married. Don't you think that they married and they still history?
But
Ishwar Chandra
few
Vidyasagar,
people
that,
get divorced and leave their wives, and then they are focusing their many other example. I don't want to take name, you already know them. I don't want to take their name on the social platform, but there are many people, so it's not
but
really true.
yeah, but as a
And see,
human, we,
one
yeah,
more thing, listen, you have to listen. For men it is possible to work after marriage, for a woman it is not at all possible to make some changes after marriage
but
this
as
time.
a, yeah, but as a person, we are, humans, and we have this emotional part as well, and we need to have some physical hunger, biological hunger, and at the same time, there is emotional part. So if you don't
Yeah.
have a partner and a companion, you are getting, frustrated in the field. So how would you, think that, okay, of course it is possible, but I think very rare people we find in history as well in society who, could manage earlier and can manage right now without this life. You can take an example of our prime minister right now, but many people are not out there. So how is it possible? Yeah, is it possible for everyone or just for few people?
See, it's depend on the person to person also. Every person has not the same thinking. Somebody has a lot of desire to work something for the country, but on the other part, somebody has like he always care about himself or only his family. He do not even care of their neighbor, what is happening in their neighborhood. So it also depends upon the person to person, that what kind of thinking you have. If you have this kind of thinking, then 100% you can make the changes even after your marriage. It's also depend upon your mind, like
Yes.
how much you are dedicated. It's all about that, yeah. So but yeah, that's my answer.
Yeah, I think okay. So whether you want to continue this discussion, too far, or just you want to wrap it up because maybe you are running
Wrap
short of time.
wrap it up, because I have to check on my kids, and then I'll again come back. If they will be sleeping, then I'll come back, and then I'll obviously have another conversation, maybe with another one, because I have this time free today, because my husband is there with my kids now, because today is a holiday, unexpected holiday, like 26th January. It's Friday. Generally, Friday, obviously, he's in the office, so I need to take care of the kids. But he's here, so I can create as much as videos I want. So I'm happy. But
You
for now,
just
we
want,
have to wrap. Yeah.
so that's why you want to just make this time useful for your, I think, life, right? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So thank you for having this nice conversation and sharing your views. And at the same time, I got some insights, and I will think of I was so earlier thinking that okay, because I'm interested to read all these kind of things. So thinking
Okay.
to pursue this field, but not for as a profession, but as a person to help out my society members,
Uh,
definitely.
For a
Yeah,
learning, you should do it. Yeah. It
yeah.
is
So
good.
thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you.